Good evening, everyone. We'll start in a minute. Let other friends join. Good evening, everyone. Vishal, they were saying that we could not move from one state to the another. That was the thing. Okay, guys. I hope others would come in some time. Let us begin with this. You know, before the break, if you remember, I told you one topic I had not done. That was the Tolstoy farm. Please understand, Gandhiji was heavily inspired by Leo Tolstoy. So, named after him, this is a farm known as your Tolstoy farm. Now, what is this farm? The fact that Gandhiji was heavily into this movement, he was not getting the time, you know, to carry on his job as a lawyer. So when he was not working as a lawyer, invariably there was a crunch of money. Money was less at this point of time. So Gandhiji, without money, had a lot of difficulties in managing his newspaper, which we saw before the break, Indian Opinion, how to support the families of the satyagrahis. All this he was finding very, very difficult. So one of his German friend, he was an architect by profession, his name being Kallenbach. He gave money so that this ashram could be set up. Guys, this is a precursor because in India also Gandhiji later set up a lot of ashrams like Sabarmati Ashram, etc. And remember, last thing here, that at this moment, Gandhiji was given money by many people like Sir Ratan Tata gave him 25,000 rupees. Similarly, Congress, Muslim League, Nizam, they all sent money for Gandhiji at this point of time. Am I clear, everyone? Everyone, he gave the money, Avni, to set up this, you know, ashram. Guys, class will be till 8 p.m. now. Last 1 hour 55 minutes. Everyone, please see this slide. In nutshell, whatever Gandhiji has done in South Africa is in front of you. Two additional points are these two. This you will do on your own. Guys, this story you will read on your own. That one time when Gandhiji was returning from South Africa with his wife, and in those days he had two sons, Gandhiji was attacked by a mob. Please understand, everyone. Some of you who are not understanding, how can Ratan Tata live in those days also? By that way, he would be 120 years now. Can there be not be two Ratan Tatas at two different points of time? All of you imagine. How can the present Ratan Tata be the same Ratan Tata of those days? Different Ratan Tatas, guys. So please understand, everyone, that Gandhiji was attacked after he was returning. Yes, Ratan Tata, Tata family. Last but not the least, Gandhiji was given the title of Kesare Hind at this point of time. Gandhiji was given this particular title because in the Boer Wars, he had set up this ambulance corps to help the British. Gandhiji, you all know, is against violence. So, at this moment, he tried to help the British by helping their injured people in the war. You all can see this is the phase when Gandhiji is being a moderate leader. He's trying to help the Britishers at this point of time. Everyone, we are done with the first topic of Gandhiji's, chapter. Before the break we started, we are done with Gandhiji in South Africa. Rest of the points I've already told you, nothing new. Gandhiji is now going to come back to India. Before I enter into Gandhi in India and Gandhi's techniques, everyone, please look at this. All of you. There are 4 points here. Please read it on your own, everyone. Each one of you, please read it on your own. All of you, which point do you not understand? Third, tomorrow you will see everybody was saying chori chora after this. Don't call NCM off. Don't call off NCM. But Gandhiji would do. Everyone, you are the leader. You have to lead. It's not necessary that you act according to the whims and fancies of your supporters. That way it cannot happen. So Gandhiji understands sometimes you will have to take unpopular decisions. Everyone, anything else? Okay. Number one, guys, you all will see in our future classes that under the leadership of Gandhiji, masses would be ready to do sacrifice. But then Gandhiji is very clear that you need to select a cause, a reason which is dear to the masses. For example, guys, Gandhiji, you will see later, in civil disobedience movement, took up the issue of salt Tejasvi. Please understand. Why salt? Because Gandhiji will say salt is one item which is used by everyone. Similarly, guys, you will see men women, people of all the classes, people of all the religions, everybody joined Gandhiji's leadership. Everybody came under the leadership of Gandhiji. Lastly, each one of you, my very simple question I'm asking: how many of you have gone to abroad? Listen to me very carefully. How many of you have gone to abroad? Anyone in this class who has gone to abroad outside India? Okay, nobody is saying yes. So I'll consider nobody has gone. Dubai. Okay, Nepal, Bhutan. Include Nepal and Bhutan for your own happiness. I'm not going to say anything. Guys, what I'm trying to say is now, if you go abroad, people identify us that we have come from the country of Gandhi. Look at our Prime Minister, went to America. You know, Gandhiji's huge idol. You can see there, our Prime Minister went over there. Big leaders from America like Martin Luther King, Barack Obama, from South Africa, Nelson Mandela, everybody has given or written that they were inspired by Gandhian vision, ideas. All of you. I don't know how many of you have read what all, but I can very proudly say Indian freedom struggle is a very unique freedom struggle. The things, the methods that we applied, specifically the Gandhian techniques, nowhere in the world you will see that that sort of method would have been applied to get the independence of those countries. Everyone, are you getting me? Are you all understanding me? Gandhiji's movement was a very, very unique movement, unique leadership style. And this unique leadership style has made our freedom struggle also very, very unique. Everyone, so let us enter into the second topic of this, where we have to study about Gandhiji's method. Gandhiji's technique. Everyone, please understand. First of all, please understand that Gandhiji was heavily inspired by many people. I took one name like Leo Tolstoy. Now, Leo Tolstoy's, there is a book called The Kingdom of God is Within You. Similarly, Gandhiji was inspired by John Ruskin. He wrote Unto the Last. Similarly, Gandhiji was also inspired by Ralph Waldo Emerson. We don't have to do any PhD on these names, guys. Please understand. I'm only telling you these names because 2011 already a UPSC question has come on this. So Ralph Waldo Emerson talked about individualism. Lastly, Gandhiji is also inspired by Henry David Thoreau. Through different writers, please understand, I'm not saying only foreign writers inspired Gandhiji. Before the break, I told you Who is the political guru of Gandhiji? Gopal Krishna Gokhale. Similarly, guys, it's not necessary that you all sitting in this class, you have to be inspired only by outsiders. Many of us sitting in the class may take inspiration from certain aspects of our parents' life. For example, Gandhiji from his mother, Putli Bai, saw the idea of fasting and self-suffering. So everyone, even Buddhism and all these religions, they all have, inspired Gandhiji. Gandhiji has learned from all of these places. Everyone, am I clear? Don't do PhD on these. Don't do. That's my suggestion. How many of you are from Bihar? You're in Bihar. There are universities where Gandhian ethics is taught for 3 years. We cannot go very deep in this topic. We will only touch it. We will not go very deep. So, guys, Gandhiji's philosophy is known as Satyagraha. I know you all would understand Satya plus Agra. Satya means truth and Agra means firm grasping. That is, accept truth. Now, you all have, or you might have heard, truth, and apart from that, non-violence. So for Gandhiji, these two things were nothing but a way of life. These two things you have to, accept. Guys, I am forgetting, a relative of Gandhiji for the first time had coined this particular term. And he did not use the word satyagraha, but had rather used a different word. But later, in 1906, around Johannesburg, when the registration certificate thing was going on, Gandhiji had come up with this and used this particular ideology. Remember, this satyagraha has many parts for all of you. If you see here, I am not writing this slide, I'm directly showing it to you. All of you, can you see these 6 points? Can you see these 6 points? Do you understand all these 6 points? Every one of you. Any doubt in these 6 points? All of you think. Any doubt? Okay, number 5. All of you, you are driving a car. Just now, what's the time? Time is 6:20. You are driving a car at 6:20. You saw a red light. You stopped. Why? Because you also saw a policeman. Challan. But at night, you don't see the policeman and you jump. So Gandhiji says, whenever you are doing such a thing, remember, if no one is watching you, God is definitely watching you. God is seeing you. So before committing a mistake, before committing a wrong thing, remember, God is a witness of all your deeds. Everyone, is 5th point clear? You have to be fearless. Gandhiji is very clear, a satyagrahi under no circumstance should fear anything. Remember, Gandhiji is clear that as long as you have not committed a crime, there is no reason for you to fear anything. I already said, and you will see this many a times, Gandhiji would go on fastings, and through this, he would change the heart and the minds of the opponents. Last but not the least, I already told you non-violence, truth, and identify the truth. Sometimes the truth might be absolute, sometimes the truth might be relative. Guys, do you understand absolute and relative truth concept? Absolute truth under all circumstances that will remain true. Rohit Kumar, or for that matter Nikhil, Prajwal, Kunal, everybody will say sun rises in the east. Sun rises from the east. So that is something that you will see every time it would be true. But then sometimes it might not be true. Something might be true for me, something might be true for you. For example, you know, uh, if I say, you know, a relative truth, two people sitting at the same place may say different things about the same thing. It's relativity. I always give example of Mahabharata for this point number one. How many of you have some idea about Mahabharata? So in Mahabharata, if you have some idea, there is a character known as Ashwasthama. He is the son of Dronacharya. Dronacharya has to be killed. So God Krishna comes with a plan. He says to Yudhishthir, go and inform Dronacharya that Ashwasthama is killed. Yudhishthir is known to say truth. So Dronacharya will believe that. Yudhishthir went and informed Dronacharya that Ashwasthama, not the man, but the elephant has died. From the side of Yudhishthir, Yudhishthir said absolute truth. But when he said not the man, but the elephant, at that moment, God Krishna played the shank. So the other side got only relative truth. Everyone, do you understand this point? So it's not necessary that everything, truth sometimes could be relative also. What is true for you may not true for me. Please see here, same things have been expanded, and you will study about these when we are studying the movements like NCM, CDM, etc. You will see Gandhiji would ask for stoppage of payment of taxes. Gandhiji will ask people not to pay taxes. Similarly, Gandhiji would return his honors. For example, I told you, Kesare Hind. Gandhiji would return. Similarly, resignation from positions of authority. Gandhiji would ask his supporters to resign from government jobs. Last slide, guys. Please see this. I hope you all are understanding point number one. Guys, you are a satyagrahi. You are doing satyagrah. In this, sometimes you might have to go to jail. I was reading, I don't exactly remember. Somewhere yesterday, I was reading about Jawaharlal Nehru. So when Nehru had gone to Britain, I don't remember exact story. Somebody asked him that, Mr. Nehru, when the Britishers were there, did you not remain in jail? Nehru said, yes, I remained in jail for 10 years. So guys, you can understand, Nehru is a supporter of Gandhi. He believes in the ideas of Gandhi. So Nehru had to accept suffering as a part of his struggle against the wrongdoer. So Nehru had to go to jail. How many of you have read the book Glimpses of World History? Anyone who has read this book? Anyone in this class who has read this book? Okay, guys, can you tell me who has written this book? Can you tell me, guys, who has written this book? Nehru had written this book. Last thing I'm asking. Guys, do you know what was written in this book? You know what was written in this book? Do you have any idea what Nehru wrote in this book? Guys, Nehru had only one daughter, Indira Gandhi. And because Nehru would spend a lot of time in jail, he could not spend time with his daughter. So through this, Nehru would keep on writing letters to Indira Gandhi. And in every letter, Nehru would describe the history of one particular country to Indira Gandhi. So if you see, the Glimpses of World History is nothing but a collection of letters written by Jawaharlal Nehru to his daughter Indira Gandhi. Guys, don't you think any father would have the pain not to be able to see his only child for days, months, and years? Everyone, are you getting this point number one? So when you are becoming a satyagrahi, be ready to accept suffering. Suffering is a part of your love for truth. Now all of you see this next point. Everything is related. Guys, have you all heard? Hate the sin, not the sinner. How many of you have heard this line? Hate the sin, not the sinner. What is this? Guys, under Gandhian philosophy, one does not hate the man who is committing a mistake or committing a crime also. Gandhian ethics is against, the sin, wrong thing. You don't hate the wrong person who is doing this. So in Hindi we say, पाप से घृणा करिए, पापी से नहीं. Guys, in ethics you will be taught, this is the reason Gandhian supporters don't support capital punishment. Gandhian supporters are always against capital punishment. They never ever support taking away the life of anyone. So guys, again, if I come back to Nehru's story only, when Nehru had gone to UK, somebody asked Mr. Nehru, were you not in jail during the British time? Nehru said, yes, I was in jail for around 10 years. Then somebody else said, so Mr. Nehru, don't you hate British? Nehru replied, if you know my leader Gandhi has only taught us one thing, that there is no place for hate in us. Every one of you, do you see, this is the reason our relations with United Kingdom became one of the best relations after independence. All of you, do you understand this point? Guys, I hope you are not sleeping. This is slightly philosophical, but I hope you all are understanding. I'm giving you as many examples so that in the exam also you can include those examples. Last but not the least, guys, a satyagrahi would never ever bow before the ill, evil, whatever is the consequence, whatever is the consequence, you never ever bow before the wrong. They might send you in jail, they might do a lot of wrong things with you, but you will never accept a wrong. And that's why Gandhiji says, not everybody can be a satyagrahi. Only the most powerful, the brave, the strong can be a satyagrahi. Coward people, kayar, cowards cannot be satyagrahis. Guys, in fact, Gandhiji even goes to the extent that violence is better than cowardice. Cowardice is what? Kayarta. Gandhiji says that it is better to be violent than being coward. And last but not the least, for Gandhi, end matters, but equally matters the means, the medium, method to get to the end. What you are, employing as your technique, that should be correct. On the other hand, guys, for example, Subhash Chandra Bose, for him, end justifies the means. That is, how are you reaching the end does not matter. What matters is that you are reaching the end. For Gandhi, end and means, they both are not inseparable. They both are not separable. You have to have the correct means to achieve the end. Guys, we are done with the second topic of this chapter. Okay, Abhinav has asked me a question. Hate the sin, not the sinner. Okay, guys, 2, 3 questions have come for me. Listen to me. Abhinav is asking, sir, what is your opinion on the hate the sin, not the sinner? I'll tell you very frankly. Guys, a lot of you are in the class. Gandhian techniques are not for ordinary people. I personally feel that as a human man, as a human, sometimes that feeling of hatred, if something wrong is happening to me, comes, and that hatred is mainly against the person who did that. It looks very good. And that's why the next question, Nikhil's question, is all the principles of Gandhi seem more idealistic instead of realistic. I will take this opinion, but UPSC, tomorrow I will show you a question. UPSC has asked, how relevant are the ideas of Gandhiji in present times? Everyone, can you see this? All of you, this is a UPSC question. Tomorrow again I will show you. Everyone, tomorrow I'll tell you the answer also of this. Don't worry about this. Third part of the chapter. Everyone, just one slide. When did Gandhiji return from India? Pritha, we will study that. Dinesh, we will study that. Everyone, when did Gandhiji return to India? Guys, Gandhiji's philosophy will be taught to you in ethics. I have done it very, very lightly. 9th January 1915. Gandhiji has returned. Guys, this is the date that we celebrate today as NRI Day. Bhartiya Pravasi Divas. The first NRI of our country has returned. Please understand. Gandhi, due to his efforts in South Africa, was known amongst masses. I should not write masses first. Amongst educated as well as masses. Everyone, Gandhiji was known man. Everybody knew, oh, there is a man who has done these things. That is why Gandhi came and met Gopal Krishna Gokhale. I have already told you guys, Gokhale is his political guru. Gandhiji met Gokhale, and Gokhale here suggested that do not take up any political situation or matter in your hand. Tour the country for 1 year and see the condition of the masses. Everyone, do you understand this? For 1 year, Gandhiji would not take up any political position. Gandhiji is only going to be touring all over the country. So clearly, no political position for 1 year. Absolutely no political position should be taken. Don't take up any political position for at least 1 year. Everyone, tell me, around this point of time, what is going on in India? All of you, around 1915, what is going on in India? Prajwal, Ananya, both of you are correct. But if you see here, at this moment in India, Home Rule League was becoming popular. Gandhiji believed, please see here, guys. Gandhiji believed that it was not the best time as Britain was in the middle of a war. Please understand, guys, Gandhiji is not supporting this thing at this moment. Gandhiji believes right now World War I is going on. And in the middle of the war, when Britain is involved in a war, we should not be doing Home Rule League. At the same time, guys, Gandhiji also understands the limitations of the moderate politics, because Gandhiji himself has remained or has been a moderate earlier. So Gandhiji is very, very clear that both these things are not correct. Gandhiji is very clear, neither we should at this moment do Home Rule League, neither moderate politics. So all of you, what should we do? Gandhiji believes only his technique. What is his technique? Non-violent Satyagraha. Just give me a second. Gandhiji is very clear. Only his technique of non-violent satyagraha would help us at this point. So he decided to join only that organization which would accept his methods. Everyone, any doubt about the early phase of Gandhiji? This is 1915 till early 1917 phase. All of you, please look at this. I have shown you everything here. Every point is visible to you. Any doubt in your mind about any point? So from this point of view, we can say that Gandhiji never been an integral part of INC. No, Sachin, I don't know. Why did you make this conclusion? I have no idea about this. Absolutely no idea about this. Why are you making this conclusion? This I did not get. Guys, only one thing I should add here. Around this point, in May 1915, in Ahmedabad, Gandhiji started his Sabarmati ashram. You all know, at that point, Gandhiji was, INC was following non-violence. And Sachin, I don't know any instance where INC has gone for violence. Please guide me. Where did you see INC going for violence? Guys, this Sabarmati ashram will play a huge role in the future or the freedom movement of our country. Sachin, please don't talk about before 1915. Show me after 1915, where have the extremists done violence, specifically after 1917. Everyone, I will teach you the whole Champaran in one slide. Everyone, see here. This is the first civil disobedience movement of Gandhiji. As you can see, it happened in April 1917. Yes, Abhinav. April 1917. Now, guys, why is Gandhiji here? Because a person named Raj Kumar Shukla has invited Gandhiji to Champaran. Now, guys, what is the problem of the people of Champaran? The problem is Teen Kathia system. Everyone, please see the board. Under Teen Katya system, whatever land you have, divide it into 20 equal parts. Everyone understand? Whatever land, it does not matter how much land do you have. However number it might be, divide it into 20 parts. And now 3 out of 20, the English planters would force the Indian peasants to grow indigo. Now you will say, what is the problem here? Please understand, we all have studied indigo destroys the fertility of the soil. Second, peasants would be forced to sell the produce at the prices, at the prices fixed by them. If you all remember, guys, we have studied this in Indigo Revolution. Do you recall last week's class? This is the similar points that we saw in Indigo. But here, there is one extra point. That is, Germany had discovered synthetic dyes. Guys, Germany, once they had discovered the synthetic dyes, it was very clear that very soon synthetic dye would replace indigo. Everybody, why would they use indigo? Everybody would start using synthetic dyes. So European planters knew that their role in India is about to end. So European planters were trying to maximize their profits. Everyone, 5W approach. Why, when, who, where I don't have to say, and only part left is what. Any doubt in this much, Champaran? Whatever I have taught you till now, any doubt to you people? Anyone having any doubt till this point? Great, Dinesh. If you have read this, great. So, guys, let us come to what. Means what all has happened during this revolt. Movement. So, here, Gandhiji arrived in Champaran. Now, guys, when he arrived, authorities asked him to leave. Authorities asked him that, please, Mr. Gandhi, leave this area. Now, guys, look at Gandhiji's response. Gandhiji defied the order, said, no, I will not leave and preferred to face the punishment. Gandhiji is very clear. Okay, fine enough. I will not leave. If you want, you can arrest me. Guys, you all can see. Gandhiji was arrested and later released by the magistrate. Everyone, can you see one very important point? For the first time, Gandhiji has been arrested in India. See here. First time Gandhiji arrested in India. All of you, can you see this point? Now, government appointed an Indigo commission. Government said we are going to appoint a commission, and Gandhiji was made a member of this commission. Gandhiji was told that you are a member, please inquire. And guys, this commission said, or rather I should say, that Gandhiji convinced this commission that see, this Teen Kathiya system should be abolished and you should compensate the farmers. Gandhiji is saying this is a wrong thing. Please abolish this. And guys, as a compromise, 25% of excess collection was returned to the farmer or farmers at this point of time. Everyone, any doubt in Champaran? This part. What? Any doubt in what? Anyone, any doubt in the what section? Okay, if you don't have any doubt, no, means Kunal, you can see here the planters had taken extra money. I showed you, planters had tried to maximize their profits. So they had taken extra money from the farmers. So at this moment, 25% of the money was returned. Extra was returned. Compromise is being done. Na? Farmers can say, return every money that you have taken extra. And they would say, we have already eaten all the money. So the compromise is being done. Kunal, Sachin, Yamini, is it clear? Farmers are compromising, only take 25%, and the planters are also being told, please give this much. Everyone, am I clear? Yeah, whoever would have collected whatever. Paniela, Gandhiji was a very big man because of the fact that in 20 years in South Africa, he had achieved a lot of name. That is why Gandhiji, his name and fame had already reached every place at this point of time. Am I clear? One last part, guys. Prelims. They may ask you a question. The question is, which all leaders were there with Gandhiji at this point of time. Yes, guys, after this indigo, if you see here, indigo cultivation almost stopped here. Teen Kathia was stopped and this had come to an end. Everyone, question might be who were the big or who were the leaders who were with Gandhiji at this point in your Champaran. And the names are, I hope you would have heard the name, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, later goes on to become the first president of our country. Mahadev Desai, J.B. Kriplani, Narhari Parekh, Anugrah Narayan Sinha, Mazharul Haq. Guys, please remember who is Mahadev Desai? Lifelong will be the private secretary of Gandhiji. Lifelong till his death. Rajendra Prasad comes from a neighboring area, Sivan. Guys, in Sivan there is a district called Jiradei. Rajendra Prasad came from that. J.B. Kriplani later went on to become Congress president. Anugrah Narayan Sinha went on to become deputy CM of Bihar. All the top leaders at that moment were here with Gandhiji. Oh, guys, those who are not understanding, last point. See, guys, Champaran, if you have Bihar like this, Champaran is here. In the northwestern part of Bihar, you have Champaran, districts like Gopalganj, Motihari, Sivan, all these, they are considered as your Champaran belt. Everyone, is Champaran clear? All of you, is Champaran absolutely, clear? Anyone, any doubt? Clear hai? No, PYQs will do tomorrow. A lot of PYQs tomorrow. Yes, guys, JB Kriplani was a professor in Bihar, in Muzaffarpur. That is in my district. I come from Muzaffarpur, Bihar. So in my district only, JB Kriplani was a lecturer or professor, whatever you say, at that point of time in a college called LS College. So JB Kriplani was a professor, no doubt about that. Everyone, Bihar Adiba. Ahmedabad mill strike. Understand? Last time it was very easy for Gandhiji. Why was it very easy? One side British, other side Indians. This time it's not that easy. Why? Both worker and employer were Indians. On top of that, one of the employer, Ambalal Sarabhai, was a friend of Gandhiji, had even given him the money for Sabarmati Ashram. Yet, Gandhiji chose whose side, guys? Side of workers. All of you understand what is the problem. Workers, they have two demands. One, 50% wage hike, that there should be a 50% hike in wages. Now, why? Because their point was World War One had caused a huge inflation. Second thing the workers were demanding was that please ensure plague bonus is given. All of you, second point that the workers were demanding is give plague bonus. Now, what is plague bonus? Anyone? Can you tell me what is plague bonus? See, basically in Ahmedabad, there was a disease in those days called plague. Because of that, people were moving out of the town. Now, if the workers also would have moved out, who would have worked in the factories? So the owners were giving a plague bonus to the workers to remain in Ahmedabad. Guys, what are the employers saying? Employers are saying, we will give you 20% wage hike. And they were like, plague bonus should be stopped because their point was plague has ended, so does not make any sense that this plague bonus should continue. Everyone, is this much clear? So as you all can understand, Gandhiji arrived and suggested that make 35% wage hike demand. And Gandhiji's another point was, let's go on a strike. Every one of you, can you see? This is the first strike by Gandhiji in India. All of you, can you see? This is the first strike by Gandhiji in India. This was the first strike by Gandhiji in India. All of you, when the strike was not going well, Gandhiji changed it into hunger strike. And all this while you are remaining non-violent. So guys, you all can understand what happened is, because Gandhiji went on a hunger strike, it put a lot of pressure on the employers. There was a lot of pressure that if anything happens to Mr. Gandhi, it is you people who would be blamed. And that is why, guys, the employers, they referred the matter to a tribunal, and tribunal gave 35% wage hike. Last thing that you should definitely remember in this, a lady known as Anusuya Bain became supporter of Gandhi. She remained with Gandhiji in this particular movement, worked with him in this. And last but not the least, she was sister of Ambalal Sarabhai. So you can understand, guys, the brother and the sister, they are on the opposite sides at this point of time. Everybody, can you see this? The brother and the sister, they are on the opposite side. And do you know who is Ambalal Sarabhai? Any one of you, do you know who is Ambalal Sarabhai? Absolutely correct. Father of Vikram Sarabhai, the great scientist. His father, Ambalal Sarabhai. Everyone, is this clear? All of you, is this clear? Plague bonus was discontinued, Lakhan, because anyways the plague had ended. Okay. Guys, it is exactly 7:08. Take a 5 minutes break till 7:13. After the break, we will start Kheda Satyagraha. After the break, we will start that. Everyone, am I audible? All of you, am I audible? Am I audible, guys? Okay, thank you. Okay, let's do the last, 45 minutes. Kheda Satyagraha. Guys, where is Kheda? Any idea? Where is Kheda? It's in Gujarat, a small district near Surat. Now, what is the problem here? The problem is that their crops have failed. Now, guys, under these circumstances, when the crops would fail, the idea is that according to the British Revenue Code, according to this, if yield is less than 1/4 of normal, under these circumstances, they said that farmers were entitled for remission. That is, that year there will not be any tax collection. The problem is, in spite of all this, in spite of this, British were collecting taxes. So, guys, again, what do you do in this scenario? Gandhiji was invited. What is the suggestion of Gandhiji? Asked farmers not to pay tax. Gandhiji said very clearly, don't pay taxes. And guys, the big thing is, for the first time here, Gandhiji met, in a movement, Vallabhbhai Patel. Vallabhbhai Patel, similarly, Mohan Lal Pandya, Ravi Shankar Vyas, Narhari Parekh, these all were the supporters of Gandhiji. So, guys, please understand, on paper, who is the leader of the movement? Gandhiji. But actually, who carried on this movement? It was these people. So, Gandhiji is only the spiritual head of this particular movement. Actually, the movement is in the hands of these people. These people only organized the tax revolt here, asked the farmers not to pay the taxes, guided them, kept them together. All these, for example, Vallabhbhai Patel had left his bar practice. He was a lawyer, quit his law practice. You all can see, guys, another very important man to join them here was Indu Lal Yagnik. In the home rule movement also we talked about him. So all these people joined, and again, finally, government agreed to suspend the tax for the year, and next, government decided to reduce the increase in taxes and return all the confiscated property. That is, if they would have taken any of the property, that was also returned at this point of time. Anyone, very small movements. All three are more important from prelims perspective, but then Kheda and Champaran can also come in your mains under the peasant movements. Any doubt in this part? In Kheda, anyone, any doubt? What is difference between Lakhan? We will study that tomorrow. It will come. We have not entered into that thing. Yes, Avni, the three, dekho, the fact is, you know, if you all see like this, what are the gains of Gandhiji? All of you think here, what are the big gains? The big gains were, number one, Gandhiji was able to check his techniques. Guys, are his techniques efficient or not? Everyone, do you think his interpret for the year and next? All of you, think about this. Do you think his techniques are efficient? Yes. Gandhiji checked that. Yeah, his techniques are efficient. Similarly, in India, Gandhiji worked amongst the masses for the first time and got a lot of support of youth specifically. Guys, all these are young leaders who joined Gandhiji by leaving whatever they were doing in those days. So clearly, Gandhiji earned the respect of those people also at this point of time. Everyone, clear? Every one of you, clear or not? Everyone. For 10 minutes, just focus on the board. Nothing else. Don't do anything. See here. When did this act come? 1919. What was the original name of the act? Anarchical and Revolutionary Crimes Act 1919. So now guys, my question is, if the original name of this act is Anarchical and Revolutionary Crimes Act 1919, why are we calling it Rowlatt Act? The reason is there was a sedition committee and this committee's head was Sir Sidney Rowlatt. Sir Sidney Rowlatt is basically a English judge. So guys, can you understand why are we calling it Rowlatt Act? Because it is named after the sedition committee led by Sir Sidney Rowlatt. Now, you all would have a very simple question. Why are we bringing this act? Please understand, in 1919, we will study this most probably tomorrow. Montagu-Chelmsford reforms came under the form of GOI Act 1919 and Rowlatt Act also came during this time. So guys, the two acts, this was the stick, this was the carrot. One punishment, another reward. Now you all will ask me, sir, what is the need for this punishment at this point of time? The need is World War One had ended, and with World War One being ending, the thing was Defense of India Act 1915, which was enacted during this also had lapsed. Guys, we studied yesterday Defense of India Act 1915 was there. Now that act has also ended. So guys, you all think, if now you want to bring anyone, if you want to arrest someone, if you want to put somebody in bar, how would you do that? You needed a new law, and that's why this law was brought. Now Rajesh is asking, sir, how this act will help? Please see. Guys, under this act, any Indian could be arrested on the charges of sedition on suspicious grounds. And guys, very, very important. And without trial, you could be jailed up to 2 years. Everyone, did you understand this black point? Every one of you, did you understand which I just now wrote? You could be arrested merely on the charges of suspicion for sedition, Deshdroh. Guys, without trial, could be kept behind the bar for almost 2 years. All of you, do you understand? Against whom it would be applied? Political activists. And if you all can understand this thing, how many of you have done polity here in this class? Guys, how many of you have done polity? Do you know what is habeas corpus? Do you know what is habeas corpus? Article 32, right to constitutional remedy, bring the body off. So the same thing. Habeas corpus basically gets suspended. Another very important point, guys. Everyone tell me, what is this suspicious ground? Please understand. This suspicious ground point was not specified properly. Please understand, guys, this suspicious ground point was not clearly specified. So you all can understand. Once you don't define a law properly, it can be easily misused. I'm suspicious of Kunal. Why? Kunal is laughing. I'm suspicious of Prajwal. Why? Prajwal is crying. I'm suspicious of Gulam. Why? Gulam is sleeping. Arey bhaiya, I can be suspicious of anything. So this is not properly defined at this point of time. Avni, 2 years jail without trial. Don't you think habeas corpus is getting violated? Think about this. Guys, the tagline of this was no appeal, no dalil, no vakil. Everyone, can you see this? All of you, can you see the tagline of this? You cannot go to a higher court. No arguments of your is going to help anyone, and no lawyer can help you at this point of time. Everyone, in protest of this law, many people resigned. Who are these people? Jinnah, Mazharul Haq, and Madan Mohan Malviya. They all resigned at this point. Those who do not understand dalil, dalil means argument. And those who do not understand vakil, vakil means lawyer. Everyone, am I clear now? All of you, is this Rowlatt Act clear? They all resigned from the councils. Okay, done. Last part, I think maybe it's 7:30 already. I will tell you, Avni, we have not reached there. We might do two more topics. There are three topics in this chapter pending now. Maybe one we will definitely do. Maybe second half we will do. Third will not be touching today. So guys, in protest to this Rowlatt Act, Gandhi ji started his Rowlatt Satyagraha. Please understand, this is his first mass strike, because under this, Gandhiji asked people to go for an all India strike day on 6th April 1919. Please remember the date. Now, guys, you will say, why this satyagraha? This satyagraha is because Gandhiji called Rowlatt Act as a black act. Gandhiji argued that not everyone should be punished for a few isolated political crimes. Guys, Gandhiji's point is, just because one or two people might have committed one or two wrong things does not mean you punish everyone. So Gandhiji is totally against this, and that's why he launched this Rowlatt Satyagraha, under which he organized a, you know, Satyagraha Sabha. He organized Sarv Dharm Prarthana Sabha. Those who don't understand Prarthana Sabha, it means prayer meeting of all religions. And guys, please look at this point. You will understand here. Very, very important thing. Robed in members of Home Rule League and Pan-Islamists at this point of time. Please understand, guys, when Gandhiji had come back from South Africa, he had opposed Home Rule League. Why did he oppose? That his point was, at this moment, World War is going on, and it would not be correct if we do Home Rule League. But now Gandhiji is saying he's using Home Rule League members because Gandhiji needed the support of everyone for the success of this movement. So the old registers were opened, old members were contacted, everybody was invited that please join this movement which is being launched by Gandhiji. And guys, that's why, if you remember in Home Rule League, I told you in 1920, Gandhiji would become the president of the Home Rule League. You all can see here, on this day, we have to do fasting, we have to do hartal, prayer, get imprisoned, quote, arrest. All these things we have to do. Guys, the problem is, even before this day, even before this, hartal means strike. Guys, hartal means, these are certain words, Hindi words, which are there in the English books also. So you will have to understand hartal. HAR. Please understand, guys, even before 6th April, I'll take black. Mass scale resistance had begun against British, and these were done in Calcutta, Bombay, Delhi, Ahmedabad. All these places violence began. Guys, you all can see where I'm moving. See here. Situation in Punjab became very, very tensed. And that is why, guys, in Punjab, the government imposed a martial law. Everyone, any doubt in Rowlatt Satyagraha, any doubt, I've tried to write as big as possible because one or two people were complaining it is small. Any doubt here, all of you, any doubt with this Rowlatt Satyagraha? Those who are asking for my mail ID, kumar.rohit@byju's.com. My mail ID is kumar.rohit@byju's.com. Sandeep, we studied Home Rule League in the first part of today's class only. Were you in the class or not? Today only. Just in the 340 to 540 we did this. Ayushi, black point is Gandhi ji saying, ye kala kanun hai. If just because one or two people have done something wrong does not mean you punish everyone. Lakan, situation is tensed. There are resistance going on. So don't you think army would be brought by the British? All of you, you only tell me now. If the situation is bad, don't you think army would be brought by the British? Every one of you. Pan-Islamist means those Muslim leaders. Muslim leaders. Prekshita, what do you want to be repeated? Prekshita, the whole is not possible. I have to do one more topic. It's not possible. You tell me any particular point. I can tell you that. Guys, the last topic for the day. You all can see. Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Jallianwala Bagh. All of you, use your 5W here. When did it happen? 13th April 1919. As you all know, this is a park in Amritsar. This is a park in Amritsar. Guys, how many of you have been to Jallianwala Bagh? Anyone? Anyone who has been to Jallianwala Bagh? Guys, you would have seen. It's a very small park. And, this entry is from one side. Very thin, narrow entry from one side. Now, guys, everyone, listen to me very carefully. I just now told you, that Amritsar, there was martial law. Now, people in urban areas, they had some idea. People in urban areas urban areas knew about the martial law, but rural population did not. Urban area people had this idea that there is a martial law, but rural areas people did not have any idea. Why I'm telling you this? Because the problem is, yes, I should take another this thing. The problem is 13th April people celebrate as Baisakhi. So a lot of people had come to this park to celebrate Baisakhi. Problem is, on 9th April two Congress leaders, their names being Satyapal Malik and Saifuddin Kichliu. Two Congress leaders, they were arrested. So guys, in one park corner, some Congress leaders were opposing the arrest of these two Congress leaders. So protest was also going on. Now, at this point of time came your General Dyer. General Dyer arrived at this point. Guys, he ordered his people to start shooting on these people without any notice. When this firing started, people started running, and in the park there is a well also. So many people jumped in that well in order to save themselves. Most of the people died because of either the bullets or because of this particular, you know, stampede like situation that got created in Jallianwala Bagh at this point of time. Guys, by the time the firing had stopped, around 379 people had been killed, and this is official estimate. Officially 1100 were wounded. Indian estimate was that more than 1,000 people got killed. Guys, 1,650 bullets were fired that night, that day. Just imagine 1,600 bullets on people least suspecting. Do you think only 379 would have died? That way, the people would not be good shooters. Absolutely, the death toll would have been very, very high. Very high. Sonal, do you think bluffing in these situations will help, that you lie down and Britishers would think people have died? It does not happen like that. At least I have not faced situations like this, but I don't think it would happen. Guys, some of you were asking this earlier. You can see Gandhiji returned his Kesare Hind title at this point. Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore returned his knighthood in protest. Guys, why is Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore protesting? Because the act of General Dyer was called as an act of bravery by the House of Lords. And lastly, guys, on April 18, 1919, Gandhiji withdrew his movement that we studied as Rowlatt Satyagraha. Everyone, am I clear with this? All of you, any doubt till here? Anyone, any doubt till Jallianwala Bagh? Around First, second week of April, cleric. Before also it was imposed. Afterwards also it was imposed. It was imposed both the times. Guys, you can see this is a small park. Even now, if you travel in the buildings which are here, in these buildings, you can see the bullet marks. Bullet marks are visible in these buildings. Getting my point? Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Everyone, am I clear with this? Yamini, so much of violence has happened. Do you think in such a circumstance it would be correct to carry on with this? Sachika, I don't understand which topic are you talking about. Yes, there was a controversy about the renovation of this particular place because many people felt that the renovation had totally changed the essence of this particular place. So they did not feel that this renovation should have been done at this point of time. After getting title, Gandhiji take back Rowlatt movement. Sandeep, Gandhiji got, I told you in the previous class only, got this title for his work which he did in South Africa in the Boer Wars. Not now. It was given a lot earlier, around 1899. We are almost 20 years later, Gandhiji is returning this particular title. Guys, two parts of this chapter is pending. Hi, Nagaraju. One is Hunter Commission, other is Udham Singh. These two are the parts of Jallianwala Bagh. And lastly, one more part of this chapter is GOI Act 1919. So these three topics we will do tomorrow. We will start with this tomorrow. And of course, guys, those who are asking, tomorrow we shall do NCM, Khilafat, and tomorrow only we will do the complete revolutionary chapter. This two chapters tomorrow we shall do. Of course, we will enter into the topic of civil disobedience movement tomorrow. Sanchika, the thing is, Gandhiji got success there also. The government was forced to suspend the taxes for the year and for the next year. So basically, Gandhiji achieved another success. Anyone, any doubt in any topic? If you have any doubt, I'll be starting the calling feature. You have 7 minutes to talk to me. If you have no doubts, I hope, guys, you enjoyed the lecture. Goodbye. Rest. Let's meet tomorrow again. I have made the slides. I have made the notes for you people. Use it. Goodbye, guys. Thank you. I'm starting all of you, those who are writing. Thank you. Thanks a ton. I might not be able to take everybody's name, but then Dhanya, Lakhan, Adiba, everyone. Thank you. And timings tomorrow, Anmol, 10 o'clock we will start the class. Timings I'll tell you again in the morning, but 10 o'clock we will be starting. Thank you, Sachika, Somen, Kriti, Saimin, Gaurav, Shilpa, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, Sai Krishna. Goodbye, Sahana. Guys, those who have no queries, go, go, go. Take, enjoy, rest. Satish, thank you. Abhinav, you can say to some extent, yes. Thanks to subject experts also, they have resolved every doubt of yours. There is no doubt about that. They have resolved each and every doubt of yours, guys. So I hope, guys, not a single doubt of yours remain pending in our class. Thanks to me and thanks to subject experts. Each and every doubt has been, clarified by them. Those who have written mails have patience. I cannot resolve them before Monday, because you can understand, after getting exhausted like this, tomorrow also, I don't open my mail IDs. I don't open my mails. Thank you, Karan. Satish, I don't have problem. I can teach the whole thing in Hindi, but there are many people who would not appreciate that. Ankita, attend it from the live lecture, recorded lecture, or from the tablet lectures. I only have covered the places there also. Guys, those who have no queries, start moving. Go do something. You know, take some rest. If you want, watch a TV, watch movie for half an hour. Subramanya, you can do this from either Bipin Chandra or Spectrum. Guys, for the next 1 hour, take rest. See, please understand, you are not a machine. Okay. Sachika, I did not understand. One more thing, from now onwards, will there be more than one lecture? Sachika, you are which batch? Evening batch or weekend batch? Satish, which topic is not easy? You tell me, I'll resolve that. Na? That's why I'm here. You'll have to tell me which topic you did not understand. Sachika, no, in evening there will be only one batch, but evening batch is Monday to Friday. This is weekend batch. Please understand the difference, weekend and morning evening batch. Guys, last minute. Any query, please. Yes, Subramanya. Thank you, Sachika. Those who are there in the class, if you have any doubt, please ask me. See, some of you who are there in the lecture, if you have any doubt, please ask me. Thank you, Akshata. First time seeing your name, I think. I think I'm seeing your name for the first time. Hazira, write a mail to me. I'll arrange a mentorship call for you, because in 1 minute I cannot guide you everything properly. So I'll arrange a call for you. Thank you, Subramanya. No more queries. Okay, goodbye. We'll meet tomorrow. Bye bye.